Today, we're diving deep into Nikon's highly anticipated upcoming release, the Nikon Z9 II, potentially known as the Z9 II. The big question we're all asking, is this the future king of flagship cameras? Let's unpack everything we know and everything we expect. Nikon Z9 II, the next evolution in flagship. Mirrorless cameras. The photography and videography world is on edge as Nikon gears up to unveil what could be the most revolutionary mirrorless camera in recent years, the Z9 II. Following the monumental impact of the original Z9 released in 2021, Nikon is aiming to solidify its reputation among professional content creators, sports photographers, wildlife shooters, and cinematic filmmakers. The original Z9 was a groundbreaking release, one that proved Nikon could go head-to-head with industry titans like Sony's A1 and Canon's EOS R3. With features like a 45.7 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor, 8K 30p video, and a shutterless design, it wasn't just an upgrade, it was a statement. But now, with competitors stepping up, Sony A1 Mark II, Canon EOS R1, and more in the pipeline, Nikon has to strike hard with the Z9 II, redefining speed. With the global shutter, one of the most exciting rumors surrounding the Z9 II is the inclusion of a global shutter. For those unfamiliar, a global shutter captures the entire frame simultaneously, as opposed to a rolling shutter, which scans the image line by line, often leading to the dreaded jello effect, especially when shooting fast action. If Nikon delivers on this, the Z9 II would become the first full-frame mirrorless camera with a true global shutter. That's a monumental leap, especially for photographers shooting fast-moving subjects like sports, wildlife, and motorsports. Paired with AI-powered subject recognition, this sensor could become the gold standard for Olympic sports photography. Bird-in-flight shots and ultra-fast action tracking. Strategic sensor shift, lower megapixels, higher speed. Interestingly, leaks suggest the Z9 IIi might come with a reduced resolution of 20.4 megapixels, a surprising shift from the original Z9's 45.7 megapixel sensor. But make no mistake, this isn't a downgrade. The idea behind the drop? Prioritizing speed over sheer resolution. Lower megapixel counts mean faster sensor readouts, which translates to higher burst rates, better low-light sensitivity, and faster processing. It's a move we've seen from high-speed models like Canon's 1DX series and Sony's A9 II, where capturing that perfect moment is worth more than excessive resolution. Expect blazing speeds like 30 FPS in RAW and up to 120 FPS in JPEG if dual X-Speed 7 processors or a rumored next-gen X-Speed 8 chip come to life. Red Digital Cinema integration, the ultimate hybrid powerhouse in what might be one of the most exciting developments. Nikon's acquisition of Red Digital Cinema could allow the Z9 II to integrate cinema-grade video features, making it not just a photographic beast, but also a video-centric powerhouse. We're talking 8K, 60p RAW internal video recording enhanced. Color science, advanced compression, codecs potential, internal ProRes. RAW support 4K, 120p, and 1080p per 140p slow motion modes. This positions the Z9 II as a true hybrid camera that bridges the gap between high-end photography and cinema-quality video. Improved autofocus with AI and deep learning, autofocus will be a key battleground. While the Z9 already had one of Nikon's best AF systems ever, it still lagged behind Sony's real-time tracking and Canon's dual-pixel AF in specific areas. The Z9 II is rumored to feature next-generation AI autofocus, complete with 3D subject tracking and dedicated AI coprocessors for enhanced predictive performance. If you're into bird photography, sports, or event coverage, this means the camera could lock focus with greater precision, even in low contrast or complex lighting conditions. Expect more reliable tracking of erratic movement, long-necked birds, and even small subjects at a distance thanks to AI-enhanced algorithms. What about the body? Durable, ergonomic, and evolved Nikon is likely to keep the rugged magnesium alloy chassis of the Z9, praised for its weather sealing and durability in extreme environments. This means pro shooters in snow, rain, or dusty deserts can continue shooting without worry. Subtle ergonomic improvements are expected, like an updated 5.76 mint EVF, possibly borrowed from the Z8 or Z6 III, and customizable physical buttons for faster control. Some users even argue for lower resolution EVFs for more accurate manual focusing, so Nikon may balance both camps. Also on the wish list, the Pixel Shift High Resolution mode, something seen in the Z8 and ZF, which allows for ultra-detailed composites, sometimes hitting up to 180 megapixel resolution. This could massively appeal to landscape, architecture, and studio photographers. In-body stabilization and battery life expect Nikon to improve its already solid IBIS system. Rumors point to up to 7 stops of compensation, especially useful when shooting handheld with long telephoto lenses or in low-light conditions. The battery system may remain largely unchanged, sticking with NL18 series batteries, but improved power efficiency from newer processors could mean longer shoots with fewer swaps. The Z9 II isn't launching in a vacuum. Sony's A1 II is rumored to come with a 50mm stacked sensor, advanced AI tracking AF, and blazing burst speeds. Canon's EOS R1 might debut with its own global shutter tech, so Nikon must stand out. Here's how Nikon might stay competitive. Underpricing rivals, leveraging RED's cinematic expertise, offering unique flash sync speeds AI autofocus, fine-tuned for wildlife and high-speed sports, what Z9 owners say, and what they want. The Z9 has matured well thanks to firmware updates that brought in features like Bird Eye AF, enhanced video tools, and improved menu systems. Still, professionals are asking for raw, pre-capture improved tethering dual-card internal, video recording faster wireless file transfer. If the Z9 II delivers even half of these, it could justify an upgrade for Z9 owners, or even convince Sony and Canon users to consider switching to the Nikon ecosystem, Z-mount ecosystem and lens roadmap. The Nikon Z-mount has evolved rapidly, with solid options for most use cases. However, pros still crave exotic primes like a 200mm f2 or 300mm f2.8, essential tools for sports and wildlife. The success of the Z9 II may also hinge on whether Nikon's lens roadmap keeps pace. Paired with the right glass, the Z9 II could offer unmatched sharpness, speed, and flexibility for elite photographers. Target audience: is this the camera for you? The Z9 II seems tailor-made for pro sports photographers, covering high-speed events, wildlife shooters, capturing split-second action documentary, and film creators wanting cinema-quality video photojournalists, needing durability and speed Olympic media. Teams preparing for Paris 2026, if Nikon times it right, this could be the go-to camera for the 2026 Olympics and beyond. Final thoughts. Will the Nikon Z9 II be the new mirrorless king? The Nikon Z9 II isn't aiming to reinvent the wheel, it's aiming to perfect it. By enhancing what already worked and addressing what didn't, Nikon has the chance to build something extraordinary. Will it be enough to dethrone Sony or outpace Canon? Only time will tell. But if Nikon delivers on the global shutter, RED integration, and AI autofocus, the Z9 II may not just compete, it might dominate. Could the Nikon Z9 II be your next dream camera? Are the rumored specs exciting enough to make the jump, or are you sticking with your current setup? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more deep dive camera breakdowns, leaks, and reviews, right here on Technology in the Future. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay focused.